Hi everyone, and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So if you've never watched one of my videos before, I'm going to keep this short. I'm a seer, so I tap into past, present and future energies. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for spirit. But right now I am a twin flame guide. That's what I've been called to do because I'm a twin flame myself. So all my messages are twin flame related. So if you've been guided to this channel for any reason, it could be because you're a twin flame, about to meet your twin flame, or already in some sort of established twin flame connection, heading towards union in the 3D. So thank you for stopping by, and hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for pressing subscribe, first of all. Thank you to anyone who likes, shares, comments. It's truly a blessing to me. As I say, when I first started this channel, I never thought for a moment, as I've said to many people, I was about to open my own healing practice, and Archangel Michael pushed me to share my voice on here and share my gifts. And although I'm very much a shy person, which you wouldn't believe doing this, but it's been more than I could ever, sorry, a little orb just flew past. It's been more than I have ever could have imagined. And the people I have met throughout this journey so far has just been incredible. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I really cannot say thank you enough to all of you. And thank you to God also for giving me my gifts and being able to connect with you all this way as well. So thank you very much. And the list for my prize draw is going to go up this week before I take a few days break. So that is going to be just a normal post. So there's a few people who are in for a chance of the subscribers that I've seen comment the most from the start of my journey on this channel. So, and I'm going to run another competition for all my subscribers, even my new ones, to win a prize, so hopefully in the middle of July. So let's do it. Calling in my heavenly ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, guidance and protection as I bring forward a clear message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can I ask you please surround my children, my dog, my home and my pet in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times. I think I messed that up, but Archangel Michael, just in case I messed that up, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times? Thank you, Archangel Michael. And can I also ask that you surround whoever watches this message online in a golden bubble of God's protection also, as well as their home, their families and pets. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael. Can't believe I messed that up. Oh, Archangel Metatron, can I please ask that you stabilise the connection between myself and spirit at this time, ensuring that only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude to you all. Peace be with you. Peace be with you, that's new as well. Peace be with you. I don't know where that just came from. Anyone who's just watching me for the first time, this is not what I say. I do not say peace be with you all. That just came out of nowhere. I usually say sending love, light and gratitude to you all, and so it is. Peace be with you all. Someone is saying peace be with you all. And I don't normally fluff my lines at this point. I do fluff my lines quite a lot, but not normally in the intro and the first the first prayer of protection. So, well, this is going to be an interesting read. I can feel it already. I don't know what's going on, but peace be with you all. Someone is saying peace be with you all. And I'm about to use a Christ conscious mistake, so I don't know. Make of that what you will. So the song that was coming through. Oh, again, there's something, I don't know what's going on today. I think I must have got sunstroke. I was out cutting the grass. Clear energy. That peace be with you all through me today. Peace be with you all. tell you what my guides have just shown me. So I've just been shown the Doctor Who TARDIS, and they're telling me, do I want to go back in time just to change my... Oh, they're funny. They're hilarious, aren't they? So, the song that's coming through is "You Are So Beautiful to Me. Can't you see everything I've prayed for? You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me." So that high note, I'm amazed I didn't smash a few glasses in the cabinet there, but so somebody could also like Doctor Who. I mean, I think my guides were just having a bit of fun with me there, but yeah, I think they're, or it could have been Archangel Metatron. But yeah, saying as if I wanted to get back in the Doctor Who TARDIS and go back in time. So let's see where we go here. Now, I had a dream, when I say last night, it was this morning, about 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's been playing in my mind all day. And generally my dreams, I don't really talk about my gifts very often because I don't think it's necessary. I just, unless somebody actually asks me about them. But the way my gifts kind of work is I can see snippets of the future where that's a conversation, something happening, or for example, like I might hear Austin Powers in my head saying something, and then, you know, maybe a day later I go through and my daughter's watching on TV, so that kind of thing. But I also get dreams where sometimes they're just my soul astral traveling and go back in time to past life memories and things, but sometimes my dreams can mean something. Now in this particular dream, the roles were played by a well-known UK celebrity here and their wife, who kind of became well-known through her husband. And I don't think it's to do with them, but I think they were just I don't know why they were the actor and actresses in but I think it was just more, it was a couple. And what happened was there was, his wife had become sick. Like she had some sort of mental breakdown or something, and they says we have to move the other one out of the executive ward. He was paying for some sort of ward in a hospital, and they says your wife needs that room now. So it's almost like he'd been paying and caring for another feminine who was in this private hospital. Now, as he moved this other woman out past him, you could tell she looked quite beautiful, but her face was all twisted up. And she had long blonde hair, and one part of her face but she almost like had a deformity. And now I understand it was distorted. Her face was distorted. And they were moving his wife into this hospital suite. This executive hospital suite. Must have been a private hospital or something. So it then cut to as the girl went past, and they were pushing her out on a bed, this girl with a distorted face. And then it cut to this particular person sitting, telling me, now I was picking up a baby and sort of talking to him and playing with a baby. I don't know who I was in the dream, by the way. He was confiding in me. And I realised that the baby I was sort of looking after was actually, I think it was his child with a Karmic. And, or with whoever the girl with the distorted face was. And he was confiding in me, saying I didn't know what she was doing. I didn't know what she was doing to her. I had no idea that's what she was doing to her. So at this point, I was not sure. He said he was in the dark. He didn't see her for who she truly was. He didn't know what she was doing to her. So I don't know if someone's karmic was sending some sort of negative energy towards their partner or something, and it bounced back, or I'm not sure what this is, or where the hospital thing was just metaphorical. He'd been kind of putting all his care and attention into a feminine who was distorted and not really paying attention to his actual divine counterpart. Now, it doesn't mean he's married. Just in the dream, the person who was getting moved into the actual hospital room was his partner or whatever. So I'm not sure what that means, but it definitely means something. So this could mean somebody could have been putting all their love and attention into someone who was very distorted and ignoring the person who was actually suffering and going through. And now this masculine's finally seeing they were investing and giving all their love and care and attention to someone who was very distorted, and they were actually not giving the time to the person who truly needed them, who was going through a terrible tough time. Because in the dream they were moving the distorted feminine out, and they were moving now they say this couple are married in real life, but this could just have been, the fact they were moving this person into the room to get all his care and attention. So I feel this is, as I say, the hospital thing just could have been metaphorical, moving one out of the executive room that he was giving all his care and attention to, and moving in the person who actually does need his care and attention the most. Because he was confiding in me saying, I wish I'd known. I didn't know what she was doing. I didn't know she was trying to hurt her that way. So this could be what this could be tying into this story, into this reading. I'm not too sure. But the fact is, someone clearly thinks you're beautiful. I think someone really feels like they messed up. And I do feel that this person didn't know. They didn't know. It's what they do called miracles. Do you know what I think I might get, actually, before I begin? Because I don't have a lot of decks out here tonight. I've only got, for some reason I want to choose the Sacred Geometry, which I love this deck, but I don't tend to use it very often. So I've not got many decks out here tonight. I've only got this one and the Christ Consciousness and my tarot, and some Two Hearts Become One. But let me see. I'm going to get an overall energy through the Sacred Geometry cards, first of all, to see what's going on here. I mean, there could actually be a karmic in hospital now because of what she was sending out. Or this masculine was caring for a karmic who had some sort of mental illness. I'm not too sure, but let me see. Can I get a Sacred Geometry card for the overall energy of this message for this twin flame connection, please? Empowerment. Card number 26. I'll read it to you in a moment. Realization. Card number 37, that's a 10. Cycle closed out. Somebody has woken up to something here. My nose is so itchy. I just heard freeloader. Somebody was a freeloader. Thank you. somebody was a freeloader. Somebody has realised that somebody was a freeloader. So the dream could have been like this distorted feminine could have been living rent-free in this person's apartment or something, or whatever this is, or something like that. Or they could have been putting them up somewhere. This is a freeloader. Is that all you want to give? And discernment. Card number 20. Oh, there's a card upside down on the deck here. Which one this? Soul time. That was upside down the deck, but I don't feel like I have to take that, so I have to take discernment though. So, empowerment. So it says the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely. So it says uniting us with others in the deep trust that we're all connected through the same source. So this is just a reminder to us all as well, but I do feel this masculine here is now going through some sort of transformational energy where they're now understanding the collective energy. It flows through us all. There's no kind of, that's why there's no separation with your twin, because we're all connected. We're a collective energy. So this masculine is definitely sort of feeling that now too. So realization, the frequency of realization supports the neutral process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the eternal process of becoming our highest expression in the world. Yeah, this masculine is coming to this realization. They're coming to the realization also that they were in some sort of karmic situation here, or they were dealing with a distorted feminine. Because in the dream, you could tell she looked beautiful, but her face was all twisted up. So this person may have been dazzled by someone's beauty. This was a freeloader who took advantage of a masculine here. So discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom at all times. This is so true for me. I mean, and I'm sure many of you watching will definitely be in that energy as well. Detachment, first of all, detachment with your twin flame is necessary, and it is actually the highest form of love you can get with your twin. And people will say, "Oh, I don't want to walk away from my twin. They need me. They're in a karmic situation. They're miserable. They need me right now." The best thing you can do for your twin is detach from them, because otherwise they will never get out of their toxic relationship. And when you detach from your twin and from anyone who's held you back, like any karmic energies or negative people around you, there is a way to detach from them without actually being cruel about it. You can still give love and compassion. And don't think for one minute I am here waving a flag for twin flame union, okay? I'm all about the twin flames, but you first have to detach, because that is the greatest gift you can give to your person. And I know it's hard when you know they're going through a tough time in their karmic situations. It's so hard. And even now, even when I think about when I did it, I did it a couple of times. Because I kept on thinking my person had changed, and then they weren't. They hadn't even started to heal, but because they knew they still had me wrapped around their finger. And it wasn't until I finally had the strength to say no more. I'm done. I am completely done. And that's when my connection changed. I chose myself. And that is when my connection with my person evolved completely. So detachment is very important, not just with not just in life with anyone, but detachment with compassion and loving your heart is so important with people in general, but with your twin, it's the most important thing you can do. So freeloader, this person is dealing with a freeloader. What else can you share with me about this connection, please? Tapestry of life. So everything here was intertwined, serendipitous. Again, all to do with collective consciousness. Soul's journey. This masculine is learning some new skills. I feel like he's learned a lot from you, Divine Feminine, but they're also learning from their guides, from their angel guardians. Definitely ancestral support coming through as well. And I'm seeing a teapot. It's either this person drinks a lot of tea. They could be from a country that loves, you know, like for example, I know the Japanese love tea. The Chinese love tea. They love tea in Middle East as well. So this person could be from one of those places. But this could just be like they're ready to spill the tea. I'm hearing a lot of Irish names, so I don't know if the Divine Feminine could be Irish. And I'm also hearing Bristol. So this could be, there could be a couple of connections here. So Bristol, I think, is in England, south of England. I honestly hear random things sometimes and see random things, but I'm also hearing Crabtree, and I think it's Crabtree and Apple or something like that. I don't know if that's a brand. Somebody is gaining accolades for something they're doing in their divine purpose, or maybe somebody got accolades for doing something in their career. This could be someone who's achieved something, or they're about to get accolades for doing something. I just heard this connection has been very robust. Now, robust is something that it's withstood a lot. If something is robust, it can take a lot of pressure. It can take a lot of, like, you know, push-pull, and it's a very robust thing. You know, like you know, some cars are built very robust. Somebody could also drive a Land Rover Discovery or something, because I saw that earlier. I saw a Land Rover. Now, I don't know all the brands of Land Rover, but I think it's a Land Rover Discovery, but it could be a Land Rover. Benchmark. I don't know what benchmark means. Does that mean you set a benchmark or something? I just heard benchmark, so I don't know if you were the benchmark, you were the standard, and they can't see any better than you or something. I don't know, benchmark. So Gethsemane, it says, in your darkest hour, strength arrives. So I feel this masculine has kept himself caught up in a sort of toxic karmic cycle for a while. Now, I think this masculine, when he realised that he'd been attached to a distorted feminine and maybe neglecting his actual true Empress, Divine Feminine, while she needed him, because that's what happened in the dream. He was moving the distorted feminine out to move in his actual partner, like the woman he actually needs to put his focus on now, who he'd been neglecting, because she'd become really kind of like run down, and she definitely needs some kind of help. The Magi, signs and divine timing. So there's something, as I say, I was getting kind of tapestry of life and something very serendipitous about this connection. Now, this masculine may have been getting lots of signs, but I feel like he was oblivious. Because I do feel this masculine couldn't see the truth of this person. Humbleness, modesty, modesty and humility. This masculine may have been staying connected to this distorted energy who was just a freeloader on them. This masculine could be very wealthy. They could have like numerous businesses or one business or something. I feel they are financially secure. I don't feel any financial struggles with this masculine. But he needed to be humbled in some way. He was definitely seeing the signs and he ignored them. To the point now where I feel like he's seeking some sort of forgiveness here. Not just from you, Divine Feminine, but possibly from the Divine. So there's some sort of resurrection energy coming in as well. So it says, embrace a new life. So I feel this masculine is doing some deep inner work right now, some soul searching. But humility is definitely so important. I feel this masculine is getting taught some major lessons. It may just have been his ego that made him not see this distorted energy clearly. So sing, celebrate and express yourself. So this is just about opening up to the joy of life again. I mean, it can mean somebody who's got singing and dancing abilities for sure. Somebody who's very musical and gifted. This masculine might well be musically gifted. But this is just really about your expression and finding the joy in every moment. But, and just, it's weird because when I saw the hand on the drum here, it reminded me of the little evil eye hand. So this distorted feminine could have been sending a lot of evil eye to you, Divine Feminine. Because I just remember him saying to me in the dream, I didn't know what she was doing. I didn't know what she was doing to her. I didn't know what she was doing to her. So, and I love how there's 3 little birds up here. It just reminds me of the Bob Marley song. So somebody could be hearing that song a lot. 3 little birds beside my doorstep, singing sweet songs of memories pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. So there's definitely something, this masculine's now, I feel they've now got a spring in their step again. They're going through this resurrection energy. There's some sort of spring in their step, but I do feel there is a lot of regrets for the way they handled situations. Now, I'm not saying the Divine Feminine just because in the dream you were needing your person, just because in the dream their person needed some care and attention because they were going through some sort of, you know, depressive breakdown or something. I'm not saying that whoever this Divine Feminine is going through that. Maybe in the past you were. Maybe in the past you were going through some sort of emotional breakdown. Now this, for some, this could be someone you're married to. Many people are married to their twin flames. I've done numerous readings for divine feminines who were married to their twin flame. Now they're in separation with their twin flame, and the same thing applies. They're going through their separation, they're going through their healing phase separately. So this, for some, this could have been your husband that got distracted by a distorted feminine, and they didn't know they were distorted until now. So the Ankh, the key to life. So a lot of powerful Atlantis energy in this card alone, but also this masculine's finding love for life again. They're finding love for life again. I mean, the resurrection card with the Sun card and the Ankh card, that is someone who is finding love for life. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm getting the Iggy Pop song now. Lust for life. I got a lust for life. So this person really has found a newfound lust for life. And I love the Ankh. I wear an Ankh. I wear the cross around my neck to represent my strong connection with Jesus, and I keep this close to my heart. But I wear an Ankh silver bracelet around my ankle, and my kids always laugh at me. They say, "What is that around your ankle?" And I go, "It's an Ankh around my ankle." I like to just be quirky, you know. But so I wear my connection with Atlantis, which is to do with my roots. So I wear that around my ankle, and obviously I keep Christ close to my heart. So this masculine has definitely found a lust for life, though, for sure. I feel that. A lot of regret, but they've also got a major new lust for life. So, Holy Grail, Sacred Union. So I love that card so much. I mean, that card just says it all for me. I just love it so much. So yeah, this is a sacred union. I mean, no denying it. All twin flame connections are sacred, and they're all protected. And I feel I'll keep on having to remind you all, your twin flame connection is sacred, but it is also very protected. So it doesn't matter how much these karmics and stuff throw at your connection. You are the captain of your own ship. So you have the power to free you and your twin from these karmic situations. You hold the power. And somebody actually emailed a couple of days ago, and I love, because she said at the start of her email, she says, I do feel like I've taken my power back because I've set up those boundaries, and that's true. But you're not only freeing yourself, but you're freeing your twin from the karmic situation when you do that. So this person, so yeah, just be you. The freedom to just be you. Now, I associate hot air balloons with ascension as well. So I used to like metaphorically see it in my head as, you know, the divine feminine getting in the hot air balloon and sort of cutting the ropes, and the masculine kind of racing after the divine feminine as she sort of went up and up and up and up, and then the masculine is forced then to get in their own hot air balloon and start following you, because otherwise they can't get you unless they get into their own hot air balloon and follow you. And that's the best way to describe the ascension process. The divine feminine has to keep going. She cannot stop. She has to detach. She has to cut those ropes, wave bye-bye to her divine masculine for the time being, and allow her hot air balloon to rise and keep focusing on herself and on her own healing journey and on her own spiritual journey, her own divine purpose. And the masculine will eventually get in their own hot air balloon and follow you. And that is what they do. Some of them takes them a lot longer because they're very stubborn. They try and run from their destiny and from their fate, but they can't run forever. You know, eventually the soles on these Nikes, they wear right down until they're running on their bare feet. You know, they can't be like Forrest Gump, where they just run and run and run and run and run. growing beards and like beards like ZZ Top, and they're still running. But you know, eventually the twin flame connection keeps catching up to them, because they cannot move on from you, divine feminine. Yeah, they show me this all the time. Like when somebody shakes a fizzy can of pop or soda or something, you shake it and shake it and shake it and shake it. Now eventually you can shake it for as long as you want, but eventually that can is going to explode, because it cannot withstand constantly shaking it without actually something happening. And this is what happens. The masculine keeps running and running and running and running and running until eventually pop. They just, that's what puts them through their tower. They just cannot keep ignoring the connection any longer. It gets louder and louder and louder and louder. And you cannot cut cords. You know, even the people that message me and say, well, I'm going to cut cords with my twin, I'm done with my twin flame journey. And I go, well, sure. And if they, you know, you can try, but no one can really cut cords with a twin. I mean, they're the other half of you. You can't cut away the other half of you and wave it goodbye. So trust me, I tried myself. I tried numerous times actually. My person actually failed it. And I can imagine it wasn't a nice feeling. But at the time I felt like I had to do it. And one of the last times I did it, I actually changed, it flipped my entire connection, because it was a test for me to see if I was so dependent on my person. And I proved I wasn't. I was strong on my own, and I just had to remove him from my life completely. And that actually was me passing another test, which I didn't know was a test until I passed it, which was nice. But yeah, and it obviously didn't do anything, but it just proved that I was willing to cut those cords. I was no longer dependent on my person for my happiness, and that was a test. So pilgrimage, onward steps. Now it was so weird because I actually saw a staircase going up just when I started this reading, and now the stairs are coming in here. So somebody's definitely moving up. Somebody is moving up. Somebody is getting in that hot air balloon and chasing after you, divine feminine. So the teacher, walk the talk. Now this masculine could definitely be working with Lord Jesus. He could definitely be working one-to-one with Lord Jesus, as Lord Jesus is many masculines' guides right now. I mean, he's a guide for all of us, not just for masculines, but there's a lot of masculines I definitely think he could be working heavily with, as Mary Magdalene works a lot with the divine feminine energies. But I do feel this masculine has taken a real interest in the life of Jesus, whereas maybe before he wasn't. I don't know why I get that. This person could suddenly, there could be something about the story of Jesus that is really bringing this person back into their faith again. They could feel a real connection. So this, and there's my beautiful Mother Mary's energy as well. So Mary, mothering and nurture. So this masculine could really, they could be getting a lot of love from Mother Mary's energy as well, coming through from spirit. But this masculine definitely could be nurturing themselves, you know, doing a lot of inner child work. So the Holy Anger card, be the change. Now I've explained that before, and that's just about, instead of getting angry, make the change. You know, it's like, instead of saying, oh, I'm so mad because, you know, my person, I'm just talking about in general, not for this particular masculine that we're doing in the reading for, but just in general, it's like getting mad at things. Oh, I really hate when people do, you know, trying to think, when people throw their litter in the ground and don't put it in the bin. Instead of getting angry about it, do something about it. Go and, you know, walk up your street and actually pick up the litter, put it in the bin. I tend to do that. I've seen me picking up other dogs' poops that aren't even my dog. My dog does poops that size. I've sometimes picked up poops that size. But that's just an example. And so this masculine may, this is, you know, they're saying don't get angry at the past. Don't get angry at your situation. Make the change. Don't just sit in your hands. Make the change necessary. And I feel the masculine is. As I say, I feel like he's getting a new lust for life. Yeah. Anything else, please, from this deck? And then I'll move on. Well, the Mother Mary card was, yeah, he's definitely going through some sort of inner child healing. But he could honestly be getting a lot of love from Mother Mary as well. You know, when Mother Mary's around, you can't stop crying. In fact, when I did the healing session a few nights ago, for the Sisterhood of the Rose, the Divine Feminine Healing, what I didn't say during the message was the whole time I was getting tap, 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 tap when I was doing that session. And when I actually watched it back myself, I was an emotional wreck. Like, I could not stop. It was like my own light language was making me weep. But when I was doing it, wasn't. I was so focused on the little tippy tappies on my head the whole time. But when I watched it back, I could not. And somebody else put in the comments how emotional they felt after they watched it as well. And it's because I just felt so much love coming through from Mother Mary in that healing session. So it was really nice to channel her energy for that. But yeah, this masculine could definitely be getting a lot of love. He could definitely bring a lot of guidance from Lord Jesus, but a lot of love from Mother Mary's energy right now. Anything else, please, and thank you. Oh, okay. So, Thomas, mind trap and doubt. Yeah, this is what I felt the masculine was needing help with. He was definitely stuck in some sort of confusion and illusions about this connection. As I say, I feel this masculine's had to go through some sort of major ego death, some sort of I feel this masculine's in a really dark space, and that's possibly why he chose this distorted feminine. Yeah, Judas. So it says catalyst and soul contract. He had some sort of karmic soul contract that needed closed out with this karmic energy, this distorted feminine. She was a catalyst for his awakening. So now, obviously, Divine Feminine, you come in and you start the whole ball rolling with your twin. But sometimes it's the distorted karmic energies that actually put them through the tower, and that's what awakens them. So this is definitely what has happened here. It seems... Oh, I never noticed these cards come out as well. Oh, it wasn't just the Judas card that fell out. Look, I just noticed they fell out with the Judas card. So, look, this says it all. Yeah, this makes more sense now. So this masculine had some sort of karmic contract from past lives here that needed closed down. And Spirit has been working hard through this masculine to achieve the end to this contract. And I feel it's only because the masculine was in this very egotistical, very materialistic... I'm trying to think of a good example, but yeah, you can imagine they kind of very driven, very career focused. They wanted some sort of young, you know, sort of younger feminine they could bring to dinner parties and stuff like that. But this masculine has been totally, I feel the Holy Spirit's been flowing through him completely to make him understand that he should have been choosing this, his actual beautiful counterpart, the one he was neglecting. While he was putting all his energy into looking after this person, making sure they were okay and well cared for, Holy Spirit was like, no, look, I want to show you the actual real Divine Feminine, the one that you have a beautiful mission, divine mission with and purpose together. And it seems like the masculine was totally oblivious to how much he was hurting his Divine Feminine. Because in the dream, the masculine kept on saying to me, I didn't know. I didn't know what she was doing to her. I didn't know that she was hurting her like that. So this, as I say, this distorted feminine could have been definitely sending some sort of manipulation or evil eye or something. Yeah. Okay. Anything else from this deck before we move on? I mean, I don't, yeah, this, I just saw the three monkeys, and this masculine could definitely have been very, very stubborn and egotistical. But, you know, it says, Holy Spirit works through me, and this is what I feel. The Holy Spirit was trying to get this masculine to see you're dealing with a Judas. You're dealing with a Judas here who does not have good intentions for you. This is the person who has good intentions for you. And, you know, I think this was like God or Jesus from saying to this person, look, there's a better way. You know, you do not need to be in this situation. I mean, as I say, it could have been, I mean, I do feel the hospital thing could have been metaphorical, but they could have literally been caring for a distorted feminine who was very beautiful on the outside, but they were actually, yeah, the blindfold was taken off. They could have had a lot of mental illness. And very, very dependent on this masculine, I feel, as well. Let me get a few tarot on this. I'm not going to get a lot of tarot because, as I said, I didn't bring a lot of decks out because I didn't want this to be a long message. I know I did speak a lot at the start about my dream, which didn't help. Tell me about this connection, please. Tell me more about this connection. Nine of Swords. This person has felt really guilty. They didn't know. They didn't know the pain that you were going through. They didn't know. They didn't know about the twin flame journey. And they feel really, really disgusted with themselves. They didn't know. I just keep on getting, I didn't know. The Emperor. Yeah, this is someone who is quite powerful as a masculine. They're certainly financially stable. They're definitely be quite powerful in their field of work. They feel guilty for this twin flame connection now because they didn't know. God has shown them. God has shown them. They're heavily guided by the divine now. Yeah, they're very, very heavily guided. Yeah, look. 8 of Wands. This person is, yeah, 8 of Wands and the Sun. This person's coming towards you here to bring happiness and joy back to this connection. And I think they're going to be saying that to you. I didn't know. They want to heal things with you. They see you as a star, as your bright, shiny star. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I've prayed for. And I think this masculine thought what he was... So this masculine may have thought this distorted feminine was his dream come true. She was, as they say on all those dating shows, my type on paper. So she was maybe this masculine's type on paper. Maybe this was the type of person his whole life he thought, I want myself a young, hot blonde in my 50s or something, or in my 40s, don't know what age this masculine is. And maybe he thought that she was everything he wanted. But now he knows his divine feminine. You're everything he's prayed for and wanted his entire life. And he didn't know he wanted that until he found it with you. But this whoever this person is now, they are so connected now to God. Like, I feel this person, actually, I feel like the Holy Spirit is flowing through this person as natural as breath. I feel he is completely connected here. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, there's a blessing coming in. He's learned a karmic lesson here. He's closed out a cycle. He's closed out some sort of cycle with this karmic. Has this Emperor walked away from this karmic situation, please? Has this Emperor walked away from his karmic situation? Three of Swords. There was some heartbreaking ending here with, now he could have found it hard to walk away from this distorted feminine, especially if she has some sort of health, mental health problem. But there has been some sort of heartbreaking ending with this connection. This masculine just wants his 10 of Cups now. I feel he's just like, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I stupidly thought this is what I wanted, and now I'm seeing through it. Because in my dream, as they pushed the girl past, he looked horrified when he saw her face all twisted up. So he was, yeah, look, he's closed out a cycle. The Death card. An ending. This could have been why this masculine was struggling to walk away from this karmic feminine. It might not have been because he didn't want to be with you. He didn't want his 10 of Cups with you, Divine Feminine. But because she could have been mentally unstable. But there has been something come to an end here. Yeah. This masculine is about to reveal the truth. Everything that they've been keeping from you. But I just feel this masculine is also seeing through the illusions of this distorted feminine. The Chariot. Yeah, he's moving forward. He's leaving this behind. Knight of Pentacles. He's coming in with some offer here for you. Tell me what this offer is going to be for with this Emperor, please. So this isn't the offer, by the way. He's not coming in to offer you conflict and strength. It's just saying it's taken the masculine a while, because he has been dealing with a lot of conflict with this karmic, and it's really taken a lot of strength and courage to push forward. He's definitely tapping into his intuition now. Tell me a bit more before I get yeah, he's been holding back coming in with a romantic offer for you here. You could be a Queen of Pentacles, you could have Earth in your chart, but you don't have to. You could just be sitting in this energy. But he's been holding back an offer from you. Now, it could have been because of a Queen of Pentacles, if this person was a freeloader who was just taking from this masculine. Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles, see, yeah, I was just thinking the Queen of Pentacles upside down with the High Priestess, and I pulled out the Queen of Pentacles. The High Priestess was right behind. So this could definitely have been, I'm not saying it was an air sign, but it could have been somebody in kind of gold digger energy who was a bit of a manipulator. And maybe the reason why she had mental illness is because if she was doing any kind of evil eye or chaos magic or something towards you, Divine Feminine, you're heavily protected and it'll be bouncing back. So this distorted feminine could have ended up more distorted, because if she was sending out negative energy to you, it was coming right back on her. And the masculine was just seeing her getting more and more distorted and, yeah, disillusioned, confused. This masculine's healing now. This masculine could really have went through a lot with this distorted feminine. Yeah, look. Temperance and Six of Wands. Patience and healing has been required here. But look. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups and Six of Cups. Past life, soul recognition, past life love. True love. And I feel you're going to move both move on together. I just saw the King and Queen of Cups. So you could both have water in your chart. But I'm going, and look, I just split the deck. Look, I just literally went like that on the Three of Cups. I just split the deck again on the Nine of Cups. So many frigging cups. I love it. But yeah, there has been an ending here. So this is a very distorted feminine who, as I say, she may have got worse and worse and worse because she was getting all her negative energy and stuff like that bouncing back. And yeah, Ace of Swords. That is the truth. So, and at this point, if you're the Divine Feminine and you feel this is your story, pray for that karmic distorted feminine if you feel that you can. Because I know many of you have put in the comments before, oh, I feel they deserve it and all this, but yeah, sure, if they've messed up and they've done something wrong and underhand and negative, they do deserve whatever their karmic justice is, and only God can judge them. At the end of the day, only God can judge anyone. But if you feel called to, compassion is important. It's important even towards your enemies as well, because it's truly what makes you divine. It's truly one of the things that make you divine, is your strength to forgive and your strength for compassion, even for those that have wronged you. I can't tell you how much the power of forgiveness and compassion and kindness has changed my life in general. I've never felt more blessed and secure in all my entire life, in this lifetime at least. And the more compassion and love and forgiveness you give, the more you get blessed. And that is a testimony I will always stand by. So Taurus could be significant, or a Taurus could be about to a new cycle, or a Taurus could have closed out a cycle, or this, oh yeah, this masculine could have closed out a cycle with a Taurus or a Virgo. So whoever this Queen of Pentacles was, she could have been a Taurus or Virgo. Music is definitely important, because we've got the sing card as well. This masculine could be a singer, this masculine could be a celebrity, who knows. So Leo energy, so somebody could have some Leo in their chart, so it could be a new beginning for a Leo as well, or a cycle closed out with a Leo. For Leo's, Gemini, so somebody could have some Gemini, so that's Taurus, Virgo, Gemini and Leo. Could be any of your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Definitely someone wants to come in and do a bit of grovelling. Definitely a bit of grovelling. A Sagittarius may want to come in and do a bit of grovelling. This is your twin. So you could have a twin who is a Sagittarius. Okay. Who you could be about to come into union with, or you're already in 5-day union with. Music. This person could be talking to you through music. Get ready to take a leap of faith. It's going to require a leap of faith for you to trust each other again. Yeah, there's been a lot of deceit here. Your person fell into a Black Widow trap. And so many divine masculines fall into that Black Widow trap. And you know what? It's all divinely orchestrated. It's all already planned. And Archangel Michael's always on the case. He is always there to basically help the masculine escape the spider's web. Yeah. Those boxing gloves are coming out every reading lately because there's such a beautiful energy of we're nearly there. Don't give up. You know, like you see, I've never really enjoyed watching the boxing, I have to say. Just a lot of people like pummeling each other's faces. But it's true, you see when sometimes you see a boxer on the ropes, and they're just like, they're exhausted, their head's hanging, they're leaning on the rope trying to get a rest, like, ugh. But yeah, and they get that final surge, and sometimes they come back and they actually get the knockout against their opponent because they haven't given up the fight. And that's why boxing gloves were used on that card for me. And not just that, every time I pull it, I feel it going, Adrian. It's just me. I know I'm a goofball. I can't help it. But yeah. Oops. So embrace your spirituality. So this is a beautiful spiritual connection. There's a lot of spiritual healing between the two of you. Probably a bit of hubba healing as well. But yeah, there's definitely something about music, creativity, spiritual, creativity, music, creativity. I mean, nearly every twin flame connection I work with, one is either a singer, an actor, an artist, a healer. This is most twin flame connections. Sometimes people can be all of the above. Because twin flame connections are just so their creativity is off the charts. And you can imagine, right, Divine Feminine, how creative you are on your own, doing it on your own. And imagine how creative your masculine and you will be together. I mean, when you come into 3D union, like obviously you're already in 5D union, but when you come into 3D union, think of the amazing things you'll do together. Pisces, I was feeling definitely Pisces coming through. The universe and divinely orchestrated. So, as I say, every single thing about a twin flame connection is divinely orchestrated. There is no, and when people, I sometimes when I hear people saying, oh, it was, you know, right person, wrong time. God does not make mistakes like that. God does not make things happen at the wrong time. Everything is divinely orchestrated and down to divine timing. Nothing happens at the wrong time, because everything is already set in motion. Everything is already written in the stars, especially for twin flames. So Capricorn, there could have been someone with Capricorn in their chart as well. That Leo wanted to jump out too. So Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces. Anything else? Split the deck on heart, healing, and abundance. So there is some sort of blessing coming in for this couple when this person can return, and you can, you know, let bygones be bygones, try and heal this connection. Divine Feminine, I definitely feel you are going to find a lot of compassion for this masculine. So yeah, the universe is guiding this runner back to you, and there's that hot air balloon again. Definitely, there's a masculine runner here who is definitely trying to ascend to catch up with you just now, Divine Feminine. And I do think he's going to be telling you about what happened with this distorted feminine, and I do think he's going to be saying those words to you. I did not know about the twin flame journey. I did not know what she was doing to you. I did not know what she was sending to you. Because I do think this masculine now knows that she was actually sending some negative energy towards you or something. She may have told him that. That's why she's in hospital now or something. Whatever this is, I do feel he didn't know. I did not know what she was doing to you. And I'm sorry for my part you feel I played in that. So, let's see. Okay, yeah, confusion. And I do think this masculine was confused about how powerful their attraction to you was. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. And it's true. I mean, you don't... I always say this to Divine Feminines, do not feel like you have to change to be better for your Divine Masculine. I just saw 1414, which is 5-5, which breaks down to a 10. Yeah, definitely cycle closed out here. But this, whoever I'm talking to here, Divine Feminine, you definitely, and this goes for all Divine Feminines, you do not have to change for your twin, because they will love you no matter how you look, because it's a soul. It's a soul that you love about each other. I mean, it doesn't matter about the packaging. It's the soul that is the connection, a twin flame connection. And look what the first card out is. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. So I feel, Divine Feminine, you're going to be willing to forgive this masculine, and you're going to be quite probably sympathetic, empathetic to what he's gone through here. So the labyrinth, even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. So I feel like you're going to be, you have definitely been this masculine's guide through the labyrinth as well. I do feel that. I feel that you have been this masculine's guide. Energetically, you've been this masculine's guide. Even though you were in that hot air balloon, like, woo, bye. That has made this masculine see where he has to go. You have definitely been this masculine's guide out the labyrinth, but I do feel his strongest guide has been Jesus, because I feel that he has a very strong connection with Lord Jesus. He may even have been one of the disciples, the apostles, whatever you want to call them, back in the day. Back in the day, you know, when they all hung out together. But there's definitely some sort of strong connection to Jesus here. Commitment. I told you, this person, they want to prove to you now that you are their priority. That I'm feeling you're my priority now. I didn't know. I didn't know what she was doing to you. You are my priority. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. So this person is definitely going to be saying to you, I didn't know. Emotions, look deep within your emotions. So this, I feel when this person comes in here to make their point to you and show you that you're now a priority, I think it's going to be an emotional moment. It's going to be, yeah. It's just, honestly, I feel like it's, you know, you're probably both going to need to have on your waders and your, well, you're both going to need to have on like your wetsuits or something for this reunion, because it's going to be so emotional and so beautiful. So yeah, don't let guilt get in the way of your happiness. Now, the first card out of the tarot section was the Nine of Swords. So I definitely feel this masculine is so I think that's probably what stopped this masculine coming in sooner, because I do feel this masculine desperate to come in and speak to you, but I feel guilt has held them back. And remember, we got the Magi card, signs and divine timing. So this masculine was seeing signs previously when he was with this distorted feminine. He may have been seeing, like, he may have been, sort of, his intuition may have been saying something's not right here. I feel something's not right with this person I'm with. But he was refusing to see the signs. But now he's not, now he's just, he cannot ignore them. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. He cannot run from the signs anymore. And just when I'm seeing that today, today was just, I had such a crazy day, with like bumblebees coming in my house, and I would open my window, and like they'd come in my back door and go straight into the window, and they'd be bouncing, you know, boom, 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 trying to get out the window. And I'd open my window and I'd be trying to usher them out and talking to them, come on guys, come down. And that went on most of the day, me trying to divert these little mini aircraft. They sound like mini aircraft. But I kept on saying, why? I'm giving you your freedom and you won't take it. And they kept on going right to the bottom where the window was open, and then they'd get to the edge and then they'd go back up again. And I was like, I'm giving you your freedom, take it, take it. And it just made me think of the masculines who, you know, the divine must be constantly saying to them, you need to get out of this, you need to make a break for it, take your freedom. So it just made me think about that when I saw the bumblebee. In fact, guys, if you had seen me before my shower earlier, I was the colour of Princess Fiona from Shrek. My back garden has been an absolute jungle, like an absolute, so much so that when my neighbour's cats were prowling through the grass trying to catch all the sparrows that come to my back door, it was like a jungle. It was like they were tigered, like, woo, prowling through long grass. And today my two kids and I went out. We had on our shades to stop the bits of grass flying into our eyes, and we all went out with streamers, and we were honestly like the garden mafia with our shades on, like woo, cutting back all the grass. So it was quite an amazing moment, and we got it done because I've got a huge back lawn, and so we got through it. But when I came in, because the grass was slightly damp, my skin had gone this green colour, and my kids were laughing because I was like, I'm looking like Princess Fiona from Shrek. So yeah, you'll be glad I had a shower, because I don't think you wanted to be sitting looking at someone green doing this reading tonight. So I definitely felt one with nature today. I literally was green myself. And of course my day of trying to direct the bees out my house all day. But yeah, illusions, I felt that. And it says, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. And this is what the masculine did. He thought this was what he wanted. He thought this, you know, and I don't know if she was blonde, but in the dream she was quite young and blonde, and one part of her face she looked quite beautiful, but then she was all distorted and twisted up. So this masculine's under some sort of illusion that this energy was what he should invest all his energy into, and but she became, I mean, she put a lot of illusions over him as well. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. I do this all the time. It's a great practice. Whenever I start to feel down or feel low, which is getting less and less, to be fair. I mean, I can't say I really have many down days now. And I'm not saying that to make anyone feel bad for the point you're at in your journey. It's more to give you hope that things do get better. But I do focus on the moments where I would know my person looked at me and I could see the love in their eyes, or the moments, there's a one moment where we're both and we're both driving somewhere, I can't remember what it was, and we were both laughing so hard he had to pull in because he was actually crying, he couldn't see to drive anymore, and we were both like and the more we tried to stop laughing, the more we'd laugh. And I just think about moments like that, and that keeps me motivated. It keeps me motivated because it makes me know it was real. Our love is real. Our connection is real. And, you know, although there was numerous illusions put over him, and I now know that he's seen through that. And that gives me hope as well. So just let those moments with your person that have been amazing give you hope. The moments that have filled your heart with joy. And for those that haven't met your twin flame in person yet, because I know some of you have just been talking to your twin online and stuff for years, just know that when you do meet them, you will feel all those things that you're feeling right now talking to them online, and just cherish the conversations you've had with them. So love is in the air when Cupid is around. So a lot of Cupid energy coming out the last few nights. So there's definitely, that's the sparks are getting ready to fly. Love is definitely in the air. And so is union. Union and love is in the air, and those telepathic connections are getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Allow the bonds of true love to flourish between you both. And if you can go over the past, Divine Feminine, and I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I've been there. Trust me, I've done the ugly crying for days. Numerous times over the last few years. But it does get easier. And when you do set up those boundaries and you do practice the law of detachment with your person and prove you can do it. Like, the whole point of your twin flame journey is to show that you're not dependent on anyone else for your own happiness, because you have the Holy Grail within you here. And that's when I told you, when I did eventually detach completely and detach my energy, my telepathic connection became so strong. And honestly, the true love between us got stronger and stronger and stronger. So I cannot say enough, and as I say, I'm not saying it because I'm telling people walk away from your twin flame. It's not about that. You're not walking away from your twin flame. You're detaching your energy to allow your person to heal, because you're not allowing them to heal if you are their emotional crutch. And I just split the deck on 1111. So somebody could definitely be seeing a lot of that. Cherish your relationship. Regardless of what stage you're at in your twin flame journey, always cherish your twin flame journey, for it is a true blessing from God. There's no other way to describe it. It is a true blessing from God. So, but it's it's a journey for you. It's a journey for you back to self. It's a journey back to oneness. It's a journey to self, and it's a journey to lead you to your ultimate happiness and joy, feeling aligned with yourself, living in a beautiful human being state of being, and a state of being. Yeah. And but basically just loving life and being abundant in all you do, and that's all God wants for all of us. He wants us to be living a happy, joyous life. So Free Falling by Tom Petty. So this masculine is definitely going through his ascension. So it says, let go, trust in the universe and the divine to guide you in the direction your heart wants to go. Whether it's in a love situation, a career path, or life, it's time to take that leap of faith and do that thing you've been putting off doing. Close your eyes, picture yourself doing all the things you never thought was possible. Now smile and free fall into your destiny. When you believe the impossible can be possible, that's when magical things can truly happen for you. And that's card number 10. I get, see, 10. You guys could be seeing a lot of 10 lately. 10 has been a very significant number throughout this reading. So, you are my first, my last, my everything. Oh my goodness. So, if you get this card in a reading, it's time to swoon. Someone worships the ground you walk on. This is how you feel about someone else that's on your mind right now. If you're wondering how your person or your love interest truly feels about you, just know they adore you and think you are their everything. So this person does see you as their everything. You are, I think you're probably the first person that this person ever has truly loved. You're the first person I've loved. You know, you're the last person I'm going to love. You are my everything. So one more, please. One more. So summertime. So this is happening in the summertime. So if this card appears in your reading, then the summer is going to be very significant for you. This could be about love, career, friends, or family situations. But if it means it's something will occur in the summertime for you. The summer is full of happiness, joy, fun, and good times. There's lots of light, warmth, and good people, so which gives you reason to smile a lot more. Just like the sun in traditional tarot decks, it means ultimate happiness and a time to rejoice. So you do have ultimate happiness coming in with this person, which is just amazing. And say a little prayer for yous on the bottom. So this person and you could definitely be praying for each other. So I'm going to get a quick charm. Let's see what charms want to come out. So the Tree of Life, as above, so below. So this person is definitely stepping into their higher wisdom. So Skull and Crossbones. So this person was definitely dealing with a very toxic energy. We've got a pine tree here. So this person could live close to like woods and forests and things like that. The key is here. So this is new beginnings. Or your person could love going out into the forest and things, could be very connected to trees. What else do we have here? So the mask. So this can be about someone wearing a mask, deceptive around your person, or your person that was keeping a lot hidden from you. So the cupcake. So somebody could really love tea and cake because we got the teapot as well at the start. The dragonfly, which is renewal and rebirth. Look, Skull and Crossbones again. Maybe your person was a pirate in a past life. So what does this say? It says love and be loved. So this person loves you so much. And look, the aeroplane's here. So your person could have connections to airplanes. They could need to travel on an airplane to get to you. So I'm just trying to let you see. Something about airplanes could be significant. The whale tail, so your person could definitely strong Atlantis connections, but also whales could be significant to your person. We have the crown, so your person could be spiritual royalty or king in past lives. Again, that tree of life come out. Again, what does this say? Blessed. So you and this person are truly blessed. So the elephant is again a sign of power, wisdom, knowledge. It's an amazing spirit animal to have. Maybe it's your person's spirit animal. And I can, so this is just words of motivation your person's probably feeling right now. I can do this. I have God with me. I can do this. And the golden feather, so definitely working so much with the Holy Spirit, as we saw through the Christ Consciousness deck as well. So that's all I have for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for liking, commenting and sharing. All the love you bring to this channel truly makes it grow and become the beautiful channel it is. And I love to see you all connecting in comments as well. Thank you for supporting each other and really bringing together all of us Divine Feminines, supporting each other, and to the Divine Masculines that watch as well. I don't ever mean to leave you out. I just know you're not very into commenting, but I know you're there and I know you're also watching. So thank you. And I want to send you all so much love and gratitude as always. So take care. Namaste everyone. Bye.